Oh, hi. Do you like my makeup? Well, I'm going to show you how to do it. For me, I have enlarged pores and really oily skin, so instead of any kind of silicone-based primer, I prefer to use Murad Mattifier. And this is it. Next is eyeshadow primer, which I'm sure you're familiar with if you watch YouTube. We're going to actually start with the Viseart Neutral Matte Palette. And don't mind my ratchet nails. So maybe I'm the worst makeup artist in the world, but I don't know the name of these colors or anything. So I'm going to use this dark brown one right here. And this is one of my favorite tricks. This is my business card. I just hold that up here and just like kind of follow the line of your eye like that. So I really love these pigments. I'm very grateful that NYX sponsored them for me to use on the models. At the hair show I worked for Sam Villa and Redken. So as you can see, I just took my shimmery color and I faked a perfect blend. This is for sure my favorite part, this burnt orange color right here. Please don't blow on your brushes, you'll spit all over them. You just want to like take your eyeshadow and tap it. Alright, next is the dreaded gel eyeliner. So I'm going to use Camera Ready gel liner. I always like to like warm up the liner on my hand so that way I don't just go in there with like a big glob. So now you are going to either leave it like this if you like the brown, or for me I kind of like it a little darker, especially if it's going to be evening, and plus I pretty much always wear black. I'm going to go back to my business card trick, go right up on that eyeliner over your liner, and it will just smoke it a little bit. If you want to get a little crazy, you can take it and put it in here. Next, I'm going to take an angle brush and I'm going to use just a mixture of that dark brown with the black that I just used. Oh, there's my dog. Sadie, come here. Hey, this is Pika. I call her Pika. Before Pokemon Go came out. I have this micro brow pencil that I also got donated or sponsored by NYX from when I worked for Redken. And I'm just going to feather it in. And that's the garbage man. And there it is. The garbage man's like driving recklessly outside. Now, this thing comes with a little brushy. Okay, so now that we've made our beautiful eyeshadow creation, it is time to clean up all this. Now, I hate crazy heavy contour sticks and all that crazy stuff, so yeah, we're not going to do that. We are going to start with NYX or NYX, however you say it. Got You Covered. It's a waterproof concealer, which I also got sponsored. So I'm using another fluffy brush. Like this concealer. Alexa, really? Alexa, cancel.
Really.
This concealer is so like just hydrating and bouncy, if that makes sense. I just like to work with my hands because my hands are warm and it like makes the product just smoother to work with. I'm going to take a tiny bit of that Sam concealer and cover up these guys. Can't stop picking my face if I have a zit. And that is a nice little mole I had here, which my daughter the other day told me that she thought that was a pimple. And I said, you thought I had a pimple for 11 years. And she's like, well, I don't know. So next I'm going to do foundation. I'm using the RCMA palette and this cute little brush I got on Amazon for like $20 for the whole pack. Now these brushes are actually way more comfortable to use on yourself than on other people. Sometimes you might just need to take a little dab of foundation and cover up your pimples. So good, I don't want it to stop. So next is my, I guess you would call it blush, but I am going to use my favorite little burnt orange color. And the great thing about this stuff too is this eyeshadow is so creamy, like in a powder way obviously, and the foundation's so creamy that once you put it on, it totally acts like a cream blush. And now I'm going to take my foundation brush. I did not add more. And just soften that up. Now, if you like a contoured look, and actually, I had a photographer ask me recently like how I always apply the blush and give it a contoured look without it looking dirty. And it's because I don't really use anything dark here. I might, very little, but for the most part, it's just having that blush go all the way down here and then creating that line like this. How gorgeous is this? It's called Instaflame. Notice I seriously put a dot. Clean that up right there. Okay, next I'm going to apply a matte bronzer. Now if you feel like you got a little too much bronzer or blush under your eye, you can go back with your concealer brush. And again, I didn't add more product, I'm just using what was here. And this is really the extent of my contouring, and I think it looks great, and it looks awesome in photos and in person. This setting spray is actually from Target. It's a L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray. And I don't really use setting spray to like make my makeup stay. I think that the way to get that done is to put on the right primers and to take care of your skin and stuff like that. But it just kind of resets everything. So I have so many layers on. Like I have my concealer, my foundation, my blush, my bronzer, and I think that it just kind of melts everything together. Apply my Ben Nye Luxury Powder. It's banana powder. I kind of pat it on the places where I'm most shiny because I think that that kind of like soaks it up first, like a mini bake. So next I'm going to do mascara. This is called Thick and Fast. So for this look, I feel like I can go a few different ways with my lip. Maybe like a berry kind of color. My favorite eyelashes are the Demi Wispies, as you can see, because I used to. Okay, and we are done. To be honest, it actually looks a lot more dramatic in person than it does on camera. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.